Hey loves, welcome back to the podcast. If you are loving this podcast, I want you to drop a comment below and let me know whether you are loving this series, okay? If you want me to post any kind of video and topics as well, comment down below and let me know which topic you want me to talk on. But we're going to be talking, okay, on this podcast, and also I would encourage you to drop comments below of what you think about the topic. All right, let's get started. We are going to be talking about increasing our hair volume. Now, I know that you might have long hair, but if it's not thick, it's not really, to me, I don't like long hair only. I want long, thick hair. I don't know about you, but I'm not saying thin hair is ugly, but I'm saying what I would prefer. I prefer long, thick hair. So if we're in the same books, I want you to comment down below if you want thickness. But if you don't want thickness, that's okay as well. That's okay as well. So let's talk about how we can increase volume on our natural hair. So the very first thing that you need to do if you want to increase hair volume, start finger detangling. Now, there are so many YouTubers here on this platform that have been here for ages and ages, and you all know they have long, strong, thick, healthy hair. When they were starting, they did not even use combs. They were finger detangling. Now, I know not all people love to finger detangle because finger detangling takes courage. Take someone who has courage to do that, because it will take you hours and hours depending with your hair density. If you have a lot of hair, it's going to take you hours after hours to finger detangle. But finger detangling actually helps you to feel the knot. Other than just you pulling your hair with the comb doesn't have a mouth to say, there's a tangle here, so let me stop. You are the one that is actually combing out the knot together with the hair that is already detangled. So finger detangling is number one. When you're finger detangling, you want to make sure that you are separating your hair one by one to make sure that there is no hair that is entangled to another. So you actually take your hands and then you separate it with your fingers, because your fingers can feel that there is a knot, right? And then you can undo it with your fingers. But when you're using a comb can't really feel that knot, okay? It's just going to rip it off. Now, also finger detangling helps with increasing volume, because when you comb your hair, you are stressing your hair. Did you know that? You are literally stressing your hair when you comb it. So when you finger detangle, there is not much stress you're putting onto the hair. So when you gradually or continuously do the finger detangling, you're going to see that the thickness will increase. Now, I'm just going to be, giving you examples of what I have seen with what I'm talking about here. My daughter's hair. Now I can hardly comb her hair because it's so thick. Now, when I was trying to grow out her hair, I would try by all means not to use combs on a regular basis. Yes, I would use combs, wide tooth combs, but I later on found out that I don't need to be using combs on a regular basis. I was actually doing videos and I would tell you these guys in my videos that I normally don't use combs on my daughter's hair. I just use my fingers to just work in the product. If it's deep conditioning, I use, because the deep conditioner I use has a lot of slip. It has a lot of slip, so it actually helps to detangle the hair. So, I just work in that deep conditioner, with my hands and separate the hair with my fingers, okay, not with a comb. Now, that actually helped to increase my daughter's hair's volume, okay? By doing that, my daughter said it's so much thicker. You guys, you already know this. If you're my regular watcher, please comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. My daughter's hair volume is so much thicker, you guys. And I try by all means not to use combs on a regular basis, because I don't want to stress hair strands. Because if you continuously comb, your hair is going to get stressed. It's going to get weak, because combing is a kind of manipulation. If you continue manipulating the hair, later it's just going to get weak. okay, and it's going to break off. So you want to minimize the amount of stress you are putting onto your hair. This sounds like it's a small thing, but I'm telling you, if you train your hair, just give yourself maybe 6 months of not using a comb. Even if you take your hair out of a protective style, try to use your fingers. But you also need to have a spray bottle. So when you spray your hair, work in that water, work in sections. That is the first thing. If you want to detangle, work in sections. Let's say you have put your hair in 4 sections, and then you take the section, the first section, you apply water, then you take your fingers, you separate the hair, working in the water first in your hair. And then when you take your product that you're going to be using to detangle, or oil or whatever, then you put that oil on your hair, and then you finger detangle, working your hands through. And don't do this in a rush, because finger detangling can also break your hair if you're not doing this carefully. So it's not just saying finger detangling will give you volume, no. But if you do this not gently, you also break your hair. So make sure that you're also working in sections, working in that water, and then applying the oil, and then working in that oil at the same time, detangling and finger detangling. Now, when you see that, you're going to see that even the shedding that comes out of your hair is not going to be much, because you were not using a comb. So sometimes a comb will actually take off the hair that was okay, that was actually detangled already. It will just rip it off. Do you understand that? I really want you to understand this series, guys. That's why I'm doing podcast, because I'm able to take one subject and work on it very well, so that you understand the importance of finger detangling. Now, I know it's not for everyone. If you don't have the patience, it's not for everyone. But if you're really serious to increase the volume and the density, you will start finger detangling. And if you know that you're going to do your hair tomorrow, make sure that you're going to be doing the stuff today that you're supposed to do tomorrow, so that tomorrow your day is free. You don't have to rush everything. You have the full day to yourself. You know that today I'm going to be doing my hair, and I have all the time to do it, so that you are not rushing, okay? Because sometimes you want to go somewhere, you want to go there and just take a comb and comb. That's when you are combing out the hair that was already detangled already. So you see the importance of finger detangling. I want you to comment down below if this podcast was helpful. If you want me to keep on giving you this podcast, please also comment down below, so that I know that you're enjoying these videos. If you have watched till the end, I want you to comment down below and let me know if you have watched till the end. You guys, I appreciate you. I love you so much. May God richly bless you. May you have hair volume in Jesus' name. May your density increase in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.